So today we will discuss about the Linux. So how to log into the Linux, then how to execute the commands, right? Then how to do the SAP HANA installation, what tools we have to use it, we will discuss. So yesterday we discussed about the software's requirement and hardware requirement, what softwares we required, what hardwares we required. So these and all the things we discussed. Today, the Linux. So why? Because HANA we have to install only on the Linux side, we have to install it here. Linux administration, Linux OS, we have to log in. To log into the Linux operating system, you need the putty, and our host name is the KPS4 HANA, right? KPS4 HANA. This is the putty, the putty that is available in your desktops, right? That is available in your desktops, putty icon. You can open the putty. So because Linux is the, so we cannot log in using the RDP connection. It's not the Windows. It's the opposite to the quite opposite to the Linux operating, sorry, Windows operating system, right? Here, the host name field, you need to type the host name like KPS4 HANA. Then it will ask the user ID. Then you can give the user ID as a root. Okay. So root or any other user, just you can use the root user. Same Windows level, how the administrator user will help to do the administration level activities. Here also, root user is like a administrator user. Then you need to use the password. See here, while entering the password will not be typed here. Just but in the back end, that will be typed. Just type the password, click on the enter button. You will get the SAP OS logon prompt here, right? So here, let me change the font to the 18. Yes. Okay. So this is the your Linux operating system here. Here we are going to install the our SAP HANA database here, right? So why? Because HANA, we can only install the HANA Linux here. So what type of Linux is this? This is the SUSE Linux SUSE Linux operating system. Then how to check the version here? So if you go to the cat, so etc os release slash etc os hyphen release, then here you will come to know the what is the etc and os hyphen release. If you go to the in this one cat command, then you will come to know the what is the operating system version here, right? SUSE Linux Enterprise Server SLES, then 15 SP0506 is the latest version. 05 we have here, right? So 05 we have here. So like that, we need to check it out here, versions. If it is the Windows, very simple. We can go to the this PC, right click and properties. Then we will come to know the what is the OS version, how much RAM we have. So what is the computer name. So then file systems, if we go to the this PC, then we will come to know the what is the file systems we have. So then we will get the all the information. But it's not like that Windows, right? It's a Linux, SUSE Linux operating system here. So here we need to do the installation here, right? So then we should know about the some Linux command to operate the Linux operating system. So you should know some commands here. Through commands only we have to do the operate here. So here what we have to do, some of the commands like to display the file systems here, right? So df-h, it will give the D means display, F means file system in order. Like suppose like example df-h, then you can see the it will display the all the file systems here. What are the file systems we have? File systems means in the Windows level we will call it as the disk, C drive, D drive, A drive. How the we have the disks are there here. Similarly, here we have the so disks are there. Normally we will call it as the file systems. In the Windows level, disk or drives, right? So we have the so disks are there here, df-h. So here you can see the each and every file system. What is the file system it is mounted on, and what is the total size, and what is the used one, and what is the availability currently one, how much it is the percentage got filled, means how much percentage your HANA database got filled. You have the all the details here. You have the all the details we have here, right? So here you will get the all the information. It is mounted on the what is the file system name and what is the physical file system name here, device name. So all the information we have here, right? So df hyphen h. Just only if you type the df, then it will display the different order, different bytes. So something like that here. If you type here the GBs wise, it will type it here. Then free hyphen G to check the memory, how much memory it is used, how much memory it is used, and how much memory is the free. Df-h display file system, free -g for the memory to check the memory, then ls CPU to check the CPUs, how many CPUs you have, you will get the clear picture here. ls CPU, here ls CPU, you will get the how many CPUs we have here, then what is the how many are online here, what is the CPU architecture, right? What is the CPU bytes order, little Indian or big Indian. So all the information you will come to know here. Then so top command is for to check the which one is the currently high utilization is doing here. What is the process and what is the user which is running, which is consuming the lot of memory, then lot of memory, and it is doing everything. All the information will be displayed in the top command. In the top command, you will get the normally same. If we go to the task manager in the Windows level, in the task manager, we can see the top CPU utilization, memory utilizations, and which users, which processor, which details. You can see the all the information here. So what is the status? What is the process ID? Which process is consuming the more memory and CPU? All the information. How we can see it here? How we can see it here? Similarly, you can see the all the information here. So top command in the so Linux level here. Control C, it will cancel it here, right? So in Windows, if you type the Control C, it will be copy. Here, it will type the Control C, it is the cancel, cancel that pad here. So clear means the screen will be cleared here. So date means current date here, right? So the users means current users here, right? How many users are logged in here, right? How many users are logged in? It will give you the information here, right? So exit that screen here, exit the screen here, right? Exit the screen. Let me open. So login as root, then so the password, then you can just enter the password and you can use the system here. Okay. So then here, okay. So df-h display the file systems. What are the file systems which are filling? As part of the data activity, we need to check the which file system utilization is more than 80% or 90%. We have to take the action. So see here, this slash HANA is the so 91 percentage is occupied. So something is wrong, or this one is a lot of log files are there. We need to check that part here. Why it is very longer, right? That is the slash HANA here, right? And also cd means change directory here. Cd, suppose you want to go to the some other drive here, normally cd slash hana, then you will go to the that related drive here, that related that folder or file systems here. Normally, so when you normally in the Windows level, what you will do, you will do the just operating, double click on the mouse, double click on the mouse, double click on the mouse, it will navigate to the multiple folders here. But here you need to use the cd command, cd space, and that file system name, you will able to log into the here. To see the content inside of the file systems, then you need to use the ls command. Ls, if you use it, it will give you the what are the subfolders are there inside of the slash hana. If you type the ls-ltr, then you will come to know the order wise. So what is the, so is it what is the permissions levels, which user is owned, what is the group here, when it was created, all the information you can see. All the information you can see. If you want to go inside of the so share this folder, then you can go to the inside of the folder here, right? So ls shared here. Suppose you want to create the one file here. You want to create the file here. Just you can create the file by using the touch command. Touch example. So Ravi dot text. Then there is a file will be created here. There is a file got created here, right? Touch is for the file creation. LS is for the listing the files and folders inside of the file system here. CD for change directory here, right? So suppose we want to insert the entries here, or if we want to delete the this file, we want to create the folder, then mkdir make directory means there is a Ravi folder got deleted, Ravi folder got created here, folder for file. Sir, how can I remember which one is the file and which one is the folder? Starting of the line itself, you see there is a D. D means this is the directory, right? So nothing is there means just it is not the D, then that is the file. So easy way to remember, in front of the permissions, if it is the D is there, then that is called the directory, right? Then inside of the directory again there are the some files are there here, right? So if you want to move the this files, this you want to copy the files from here to here, then you can use the CP, and CP means copy command. Then file name, then the target folder name which you want to give it, that will go here. Only copy. Copy means, so one copy of the file will be here and one more copy of the file will be in this folder here. Go to the CD, then you can go to the here, then you can see the file here. PWD means present working directory. Which directory you are in here? Slash ana shared and Ravi folder you are. Previously only slash ana shared, we have the file here, right? If you want to go back from the folder, CD space dot dot slash, then you will be come back to the folder here, right? You have to back to the folder here, right? Suppose I want to move the file. I don't want to here. I want to move the file, not to the copy. Now you know, right, what is the difference between the copy and move. Copy means the file will be available in the source location as well as the copy to the target location. The target location also available. Move means the file will be stayed in the, it will be deleted from the source location. It will be copied to the target location itself here. It was moved to the target location here, right? You see here LSF and LTR, there is no file name of Ravi. Now the file is moved to the, so this Ravi directory here, that is moved to the, so Ravi directory, it is moved to the under the Ravi directory here. If we want to delete the file, then rm command you need to use it here, rm. So rm, so then Ravi dot text, right? The file will be deleted here, rm Ravi dot text here, right? That will be deleted here. See rm, so Ravi dot text, that will be deleted. Sir, I want to delete the folder, right? Folder you cannot use the rm, just rm space Ravi means that is the folder, it will tell you. Only file we have to use like a rm space the file name. If it is the folder, then you can use the rm minus rf recursive force, then the folder name that will be deleted, right? Rm minus rf, that recursive file name, that will be deleted. Then rm minus rf, so then folder names and file names. Rm minus rf, you can delete the files and folders as well, but only rm, it will delete the only files. Rm minus rf, it will delete the both. Rm minus rf, it will delete the all the things here. All right, so here, then if you want to go to the another folder here, then cd slash, suppose if you want to go to the temp, then cd slash temp, then immediately you will go to the temp here. Then if you want to type the host name, what is our host name, then host name is the KPS4 HANA, right? So here if you want to check the host name, what is your computer name in the Windows level, just go to the properties and here you can see the what is the computer name. This is the your operating system name here. Like that you will come to know the all the information. So here we want to check the details here. Here you want to check the details here. Here you can see the KPS4 HANA. So what is the details here? You will got the all the details here, right? So host name, then what is the version, how to create the folder, how to create the file. So for file creation, then touch, touch, touch the file name ravi.txt. So then file is created under the temp directory lsf and ltr. There is a file got created here, right? So if you want to remove, then rm minus rf, then that will be removed the entire directory. Suppose like if you want to edit, so we want to add the entries inside of the file. So normally Windows level, right click and you will create the file. Right click, you will create the file. Then just you double click it, it will open it. You will insert the entries. You will insert the lines and everything. You will do it here, right? That you will perform it here. But Linux level, it's not possible. Why? Because the mouse will not work here. Only left click, right clicks you cannot insert. Then in this case you need to use the VI editor. VI editor you have to use it. Then file name, enter the file name here. Then so here you got the file is opened in the VI editor mode. Then click on the I means insert. Then you will get the here I means insert. Then here enter you can enter the so just file. This is the text file, something what matter you want to enter. Don't move, don't delete and don't process this file, something like that. You can write the some text files, you can write it here, some text information you can write it here, right? So that's what we can do it here. Then how to save it this file? Then click on the escape. When you click on the escape here, this insert will be gone, right? Then w colon see here w q exclamatory. We want to save the text inside of the file, you need to use the WQ. Q means quit. W means save. Save and quit. Then that file will be saved here. Then you see the entries here. You see the some data inserted here. 143. The entries KBs or bytes got inserted into the this file name here. Then if you use the more command, we can see the what entries are there inside of the file, right? If you go to the cat command, there also we can see the what entries are there command here. I want only last 3 lines. Then tail command you have to use it here. Last 10 lines I want to see. Then the file name only last 10 lines it will be show. Tail means last, head means header lines. So like that. So cat command to see the contents inside of the file. More command that is also to see the contents inside of the files, right? Cat more command. Then vi editor means to edit the entries inside of the file system here, right? Go to the vi editor here. Then click on the insert, I for insert. Then you can add the text here. You can add the whatever the text you want to write it here. So that one we can do it here. That one we can enter it here. Suppose if you want to delete, then you can fix the backspace here. That will be deleted here. That lines will be deleted here, right? So then you can insert the lines. You can delete it here. You want to save. Then exclamatory colon WQ, then exclamatory, then that will be saved with quit. That will be saved. If you don't mention the W here, that will be quit without saving. Only Q means it will quit. If you maintain the W, then it will save and quit. If you maintain the only Q, that will not be saved. If you go to the more, whatever the text you added, that entries are not saved here. Whatever the entries are there previously, only those entries are there here, right? So that's one carefully we have to do that one. That's why carefully we have to do this one thing here, right? Suppose this file is owned by the root user and group is the root, right? We want to change the permissions. There the permissions are there. Using the ch mode, there the permission 655, 777, 755 permissions are there here, right? 777 means full permissions here, full permissions to the any user, group, user, owner, any user will get the full permissions here, right? Full permissions here. This will change. Read, write, read only. Owner as the read and write, and owner means this root user. Remaining people they cannot edit this file here. They cannot only read. They cannot edit anything here. Then if you give the 777 permission, now you see anyone can do the edit. Anybody can do the read, write, execute permissions we have here, right? Anyone, any user they can do the permissions inside of the file here, right? That's why we have given the 777. So 777 means it's a full permission here, right? So then 775, it's not the full permission, some lower permissions we have here, right? Only execute permissions they have. So 3h mode, or maybe this things will be done by the your Linux team. They can provide you the so this permissions and everything here, right? You should know something about the some commands. Those commands we are discussing here. Ch mode. So suppose if you want to change the ownership here, this file is owned by the root, it should not be owned by the root. Then you can go to the chon shown, then which user? then HDB ADM user, then root to SAP sys group, then this file name should be owned by the that user, not the root user. Owner means owner of the owner. So now see, this got changed to the HDB ADM colon this one. What command you used here? There is a chown command. Chown is for changing the ownership of the file or directory. Chown command. Chmod is file permission changes or folder permission changes. We have to use the chown command. We have to use it here. Chown command. We have to use it in the systems here. Right? So these are the some useful commands which will be helpful for the day-to-day your SAP operations perspective here. Suppose tomorrow someone asks you to check the file system fill levels. Then if you go to the DFF next, you will get, can you check the memory, how much free memory we have in the system, right? Then you see here, sir, only 1 GB is available, remaining all are occupied here, right? So then they may ask you how to check the, so how many CPUs you have, can you check it out? Then ls CPU command to check the CPUs and everything, right? So these are all the things they may ask you to check it out. You need to check it out. These are the some useful Linux commands. And for you, I will share the details of the one of the document is there. There you can have the clear cut details of the Linux commands and everything. You can practice it. Okay, we can log in and we can practice the Linux systems and everything, Linux operating systems and everything here, right? So now let's start the HANA installation here, SAP HANA installation, right? HANA installation. So to perform the HANA installation, first of all, we should meet the software requirements and hardware requirements. Yes, we have done the OS on top of the file system, space, memory, everything is done. Everything is we have here. Then HANA installation can be done using the HDB LCM tools. This is one of the important thing. HDB LCM tools here. HANA installation can be done using the HDB LCM tools here. So this HDB LCM tools was introduced in the HANA 1.0 SPS 10 onwards. This HDB LCM tools got introduced here. HANA 1.0 SPS 10 onwards. As before that we have the HDB INST. The tools are there that we will use it here. Now HDB HANA database lifecycle management tools are there. So we can do the HANA installation. So to perform the HANA installation, you need the root user. With root user only we have to perform the installation. So required space, that space recommendations, then memory recommendations, then HANA DB softwares, all those things are required to perform the HANA installation here, right? So see here, we have the HANA softwares we have notated in the slash HANA media. In the media, we have installed the slash HANA media. We have installed the HANA database here in the media. We have the HANA softwares are there. You can see the HANA DB, HANA database. Then, so softwares are there here, right? So you can see the HANA database here. So here, just to, when you download the files, HANA client is there, HANA database is there, HANA add-ons and plugins also there here, right? So HANA database. Then you can go to the inside of the folder. You see using the CD, the folder name here. Then using the HDB LCM tools, as I mentioned here, HDB LCM tools, it is part of the installation kit. This HDB LCM tools are part of the installation kit. Using this kit, we can do the HANA installation here. Whenever HDB UPD for the upgrade of the HANA systems, HDB UNST for the uninstallation of the HANA systems here. Suppose if you want to perform the uninstallation, then you can use the HDB. This one you can do that one, so that HANA database will be uninstalled here. HANA database will be uninstalled in the systems here, right? It will be deleted. So installation and uninstallation. So everything we can perform it here. Installation and uninstallation also we can perform, right? So see here, they are the, whenever you are doing the HANA installation, there are the 7 process will be created in the SAP level. How we have the dialog, update, NQ. Here the HANA database level also we have the 7 process like daemon. So compile server, name server, index server, pip processor, web dispatcher. The 7 process will come here as well here. See, uninstallation is done very quickly here, right? So let me do the cleanup of the other databases as well here. So 9. So 9 means this index number is 9. So this number we have to give it here. So this will be deleted. So don't delete the this HDB. Okay. Don't delete this HDB database. Why? Because some SAP systems are running on here. Don't delete it here. Now you deleted, just click on the free-G. Now you see how much free space we got it here, how much available space we got it here, right? So memory, HANA is a in-memory concept. So when your HANA is stopped or deleted, then your memory will back to the normal status here, right? So that HANA is back now. So now HANA installation can be done using the HDB LCM tools here. These tools, these binaries will come as part of the installation itself. HANA installation itself, these binaries will come here. These binaries will come as part of the installation itself here. So you can go to the installation. So here you will get the all these binaries and everything. If you go to the database folder, you will see the HANA HDB LCM tools and everything here. So using the HDB LCM dot slash, if it is a Windows level, if you want to execute, if you want to install something, what you will do? You will do the double click. You will do the double click, that will be installed. Suppose if you want to install the any one thing here, if you do the double click and that will be installed. But here it's not like that here in the Linux. Linux, if you want to any executable files, if you want to execute, you need to in front, you need to use the dot slash without any space, then execute the HDB LCM tools here, HDB LCM tools here, right? So here, as part of the HANA installation, you see here, so database client and AFL, the plugins also getting installed here. The plugins also getting installed here. Whatever you want to install it, all you have to download, you have to keep into the one folder here, right? All you have to download, you have to keep into the one folder here. So HANA database softwares, HANA database client, AFL, everything we have downloaded, right? We have to move to the HANA server level, OS level. We have to move it to perform the installation, right? So then click on the OK button. What you are trying to do now, you are going to do the installation, right? Then click on the second is for the installation, right? To install what is the index number 2, you are going to do the HANA installation here, right? So then you are going to install only server, HANA database server, or HANA client, or AFL. If you want to keep the all, then you can keep the all. Suppose I want to install only HANA database server, right? Then you can just click the second button, then it will be installed only HANA database server here, right? But here you see there is a one warning here. There is a signature dot SMF file cannot be found in the database installation kit. Why? Because this is the known issue. For this one, what we have to do, we need to execute the argument here. Why? Because in the installation kit, there is no signature file. So that's why we are using the HDB LCM ignore, then check underscore signature underscore file, then installation will be started here. Installation will be started here. Means, so in the individual file, you will not get the signature file here. Whenever you download the patches individually, then you will not get the signature file in the installation kit. In the installation kit, you will not get the signature.smf file inside of this folder. So what we have to do, we can ignore it. That is the normal ignore option. So we have the ignore option, ignore space the check underscore signature file. If you type this argument here, then it will take you to the next step here. So then click on the next button. You want to do the installation number 2. Then you want to install the only server, then number 2. Then it will ask the file systems, whatever the file systems we discussed yesterday, what is the installation path. So luckily in the HANA installation, you no need to put the any additional efforts here, right? Why? Because it will ask the question and answer also will be given in the open bracket, inside of the open bracket and close bracket here. So just if it is the correct one, just click on the next one. Local host name, that is the local host name. Do you want to add the host to the system? This is a multi-host system. No. Then no. Why? Because answer already no. What is the SID you are going to install it? Suppose like HD1, HANA development 1, right? HDQ1 or HANA quality 1, something like that. HANA development 1. What is the SID? HANA SID, HANA database. So for database also we have to provide the SID, instance number, all the details here, right? So then what is the HANA instance system SID? Then HD1. Click on the enter. what is the instance number? Normally, during the SAP time, we discussed about the HANA technical terms, the SAP technical terms like, right? So SID, instance number, right? SID means three alpha numeric characters here. So based upon the product, you can install the first letter will be the based upon the product environment and environment and all those things we can use it here. Instance number will be 00 to 19. In between any number you can give the instance number. SID, it's a kind of a 3 digits alpha numeric characters we can give it here. So these are the things we know, technical terms, host name and the computer name, these things we do. So instance number 08, it's taken. I don't want to 08, I want to give the 10. You can give the 10. Okay. I want 20. You can take the 20, whatever it may be. Okay. So then remaining and all the default options, you can take it out here. Here you can select the what type of system you are going to use it here. Is it like a custom or development, test or production? Suppose like it's taken the 4 means custom, then later also we can change it, right? You want to enable the encryption? No. Yes. Then data volume location, log volume location, then memory restrictions, resource limit, then passwords. Though, so then you need to enter the passwords here. So then what is the passwords? You have to enter the passwords, right? Home directory, USR SAP. So whatever the file systems, the recommended file systems we discussed yesterday, then USR SAP, /ana data, /ana log, /ana shared, all the file systems we got root, right? So then user ID common, system passwords, then system passwords. So here in the HANA level also there are the two users will be created, operating system level users, then second one is the OS level users, as well as the and database level user will be created to perform the DB level admin activities. How the SAP level SAP star DDIC will be created during the installation time. Same way here, the database level system user will be created. SAP star DDIC we can use for the admin level activities. Here also we can use for the system user DB admin level activities. We have to use the system user here. The OS level activities SID ADM will be created. Your SID is the HDQ, then HDQ ADM will be created. Then so confirm the database user done. Then do you want to restart the machine? So just click on the, already the answer is taken the no, just click on the OK, then click on the yes button. Do you want to continue verification? Yes. Then HANA database is getting installed here. It's a very simple. HANA database installation is very simple here, right? So only thing is what you have done is you need to go to the inside of the folder of the /media HANA database. Then you need to give the all the inputs here. You need to give the inputs. You need to give the inputs. Then it will start the HANA installation and everything here. HANA installations and everything. It will ask it here, right? Same way you can see we will went to the HANA folder /media and SAP HANA database. Here we have the HDB files are there. We are going to install the HANA database 2.0. So SPS 07, 17 SP 07 is the latest. So 1 N-1 currently 08, then 79 is 07 is the previous version. So we can go for the 08 or 07. Also we can install it here. So 08 is required the latest version of the operating system that we can install it. So now 07 we can install it, then we can upgrade to the 08 also we can upgrade it here, right? So then installation is in progress now here. See, so what nothing we have given here, just we started the database installation, then so we given the what is the SID, what is the instance number, then what is the SID ADM password, then system passwords we have given, all are next button we have given here. Only these 4 inputs we have given as part of the installation, right? So SID, what is the SID, what is the instance number, what is the SID ADM password of this one, password of the system user, then we started the, so then installation here. That's what we have given here. Now it is starting the installation here. So preparing the packages, then doing the installation of the packages and everything. Okay. So this way we need to start the SAP installation here. So once the SAP installation is completed, so then means SAP database installation means so brand new house installation. After the house, family members will stay inside of the home, right? Here also, after the HANA installation, there are the some family members will come as part of the installation here. Same as like SAP level, how the family members we got it like dialogue update. Same way here also, there are the process will be created. There are seven core process will be created here, right? So these are the seven core process in the HANA system here. Daemon, compile server, name server, preprocessor, web dispatcher, access engine, so index server. These are the process will be seven process will be created here, right? It's creating. It started. Once it is started, then we have done the installation. It will not take much time. Same as like SAP, it will take 4 hours to 5 hours to complete the SAP installation, and also we required a lot of softwares like exports, SWPM, kernel, DB. These are the things are required. But here you don't require much things. Just only HANA database software, or if you want, if you can install the client, then you can do the HANA installation here, right? You are doing the HANA installation, right? It's very simple. Only thing is that we need to check the memory. So memory requirements, then hardware requirements, software requirements, and we can download the softwares, and we can start the installation. After extraction, we can start the installation using the HDB LCM tools. We can start it here, right? So see here, once it is started, then you will come to know the installation is successfully completed like this here. So installation is running. So the almost it's completed. All the process are started. Then some master data, some delivery units are importing. Means HANA standard data is getting imported. In the exports, how we have the SAP, the default data will come here also. There the some delivery units are importing into the system in the form of this one. In the form of this one, there the some delivery units are imported here, importing. Delivery units are importing. Migration, data migration is doing to the S4 HANA systems. 12 of 151 process. This is the data migration. Okay, data migration activities from ECC to S4 activities are running. Migration objects. Activities with the error. What is that? Copy the data migration view field activities. Show the message. What is that? Incorrect batch object is used for the migration. Message class number. That's fine. That we can do it. So, yeah. See, delivery units are getting imported. Delivery units means so SAP HANA default data is getting imported. SAP HANA, the default data is getting imported here. So then updating the database instance localhost. So resident HDB LCM is getting installed. Finally, you will get the message like HANA database has been successfully installed, something like that, right? See here, HANA database has been installed here. So then the installation log files and everything in the slash var temp, you can see the all the log files here. What's happening with the my installation? In case of installation is cancelled, we can see the this information in the HDB LCM log file. We can see it, all the data. we can see it in the HDB LCM log file here, slash where in the temp we can see the log files here. Okay, so this and all the things we can see it in the log file here. Okay, slash where temp we can see the log files here. So this is the log files. Log files, we can see the all the information and everything. We can see it here. Slash var temp file here. HDB LCM tool, root user, and required HDB LCM and ignore command. We have to use it. Then database will be installed here. Right? So that is the one thing here. We want to do the uninstallation. Then we can do the, so don't do it this one, HDB. So then number 8, whatever the database you have installed, that HDB. So 8, then you can just uninstall the 8. So then that will be installed. Then you can practice like this here, right? HANA database. So this is the way you need to do the practice of the HANA database. Okay. So that Linux commands, this installation procedure document I will share with you. So you guys can do the installation. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to log into the this KP gem server with IP, whatever the IP I provided, that IP you need to log in. So then with your user ID and password, so then you have the putty in your logon pad. In the putty, you can go to the details here in the host name, just enter the KPS4 HANA. KPS4 HANA, the login as root, then password is the, you need to enter the password, which I will share you in the group after the class. Then you can practice the installation as well as the some Linux commands. You can practice it for today. Okay. So it's about the HANA installation. Any questions, anyone? Okay, so please practice it. So if you stuck somewhere, let me know.